Hi, and welcome to this week's The Mortgage Broker broadcast. I'm your host, Craig Skelton, and for nearly 5 years now, this show has been the space for self-employed mortgage brokers and business owners who want to build a sustainable business. We've just finished our January mini-series on confidence, motivation, and discipline, and those episodes weren't really quick fixes. They're about building habits that last. And today we're bringing that mindset back into the mortgage world. Today's episode is all about the upcoming remortgage boom, shall we say, of 2026 and how to prepare for it, how to retain your clients, and how to attract new business as well. But before we get into today's podcast, I'm excited to share with you a preview of our new non-cast to AR Academy program, which we're launching pretty soon to help inexperienced advisors become competent and eventually become appointed representatives. But more about that at the end of today's episode. So let's start today's episode by reflecting on January. Before you get into the future, before you get into February, you need to review last month. Reflection is more than just checking your bank balance or your P&Ls. It's examining what worked and what didn't. You need to be asking yourself things like, where did my clients come from? Trace every completed case back to its true source. And you might be surprised by which channels really generate a business. And things like, what was my conversion rate at each stage of the process? How did I spend my time? You might find that you're losing people and losing clients at a particular point in the process, or spending too many hours on admin that could be automated. So take this review away from your desk. Don't sit in your normal place where your normal place of work. Take it away from your desk to get a true perspective. It's not about self-criticism, it's about making better decisions. So let's move on to the potential 2026 remortgage boom, for want of a better word. There are around 1.8 million fixed rate mortgage deals coming to an end in 2026. And so from what people have said, external remortgaging is predicted to grow more than and faster than product transfers as well. So that means an influx of borrowers needing advice and guidance. And so for brokers, this is like a massive opportunity if you're prepared for it, and a bit of a disappointment if you're not. So it's not only about planning now, planning today, it's also about taking action too. So let's start with retention and taking care of your existing clients. During this so-called boom, it's tempting to chase new leads, new clients. However, your existing clients are your foundation. It costs far less to retain your existing clients than it does to acquire new ones. So segment your client database by when their deal ends and build in annual contact strategy. That's really what you should be doing as a minimum. And also, as a minimum, you need to be reaching out at least 12 months before their current deal expires to check in and update on their personal circumstances and remind them that you're still here, you're still around, you're still there as their mortgage broker. Stay visible with occasional emails, WhatsApp, or calls so they don't forget about you and who you are and that you're still around. And when you do speak to them, make sure you personalize the conversation. Talk about the children, talk about why they moved there in the first place. Because good advice isn't just about rates, it's about connection with your clients. And don't assume clients will automatically come back to you. You need to remind them that you're still operating, you're still there as a mortgage broker, and give them a reason to stay with you. And if they see other brokers in their social media feed, which they may do, they could soon forget about you. So what about attracting new clients? Growth also comes from helping people who you haven't worked with before. And make sure you have a clear remortgage page on your website that explains the processes and answers common questions that clients may have. Create blogs or podcasts or just short videos that clearly define the remortgage process and then share them on your channels, walking borrowers through the process step by step so they feel confident before reaching out, before they make contact you. And if you do that, they're far more likely to reach out to you as well. And when someone searches for remortgage guidance, you want them to find you. To encourage your existing clients to refer friends or family as well. By educating people, you earn their trust. And what about systems, technology, automation? Handling more cases without burnout means using technology that frees up your time, frees up your space, frees up your mental space to advise. CRMs can integrate case management, case progression, have dashboards that flag when a client's deal's about to come to an end. Some pull your ID through, check through for clients, check credit reports as well. One important thing is property data. So about the house, about the home, bringing that into the automation as well into through to AI and technology will also help. It will save you hours of time and mental strain of pulling this all together. They can also prompt cross sales opportunities or missed opportunities as well, and automate reminders so no client opportunity slips through the cracks. They'll also help with drafting like repetitive tasks like drafting emails or appointment reminders. AI tools help with all this. Just make sure you add your own tone, not just relying on the AI technology on its own, because technology should serve your relationships, but not by replacing them. And by capturing product end dates and other key data, these systems alert you to remortgage opportunities before the competitor does. And we've seen competitors, the existing lenders, reaching out to clients far more often now, far earlier than they used to before. So you need to be aware of that. You can call the client while they still remember the service you provided for them initially. So with all this remortgage boom, retention, attracting new clients, and all this stuff going on, we also need to look at mindset and well-being. Your mindset underpins everything. While the market gets busy, which it is going to, it's easy to neglect yourself, but you can't serve your clients if you're burnt out and exhausted. You need to build routines that ground you. Make time to simply stepping away from your desk. Set boundaries on working hours and schedule breaks that you need to. Discipline and persistence are what separate thriving brokers, thriving business owners from the ones who burn out. And build habits that support your energy and treat self-care as part of your business plan. When the pressure builds, and we know it does in this industry, absolutely, reconnect with why you start this whole thing in the first place and what your values are, what you stand for, consistency, persistence, long-term thinking, whatever those are, you need to revisit those and think about that, because caring for your mental health isn't a luxury, it's absolutely a necessity. So reach out to peers, reach out to family, friends who get it, reach out to mentors when you need support. You are not alone in this. You're not alone in this journey, the path you are on. That's it. That's this week's podcast. The key takeaways from the podcast are: review January properly, track your business, track lead sources conversion, and how you spend your time. And then prepare now for the remortgage wave that's coming. 1.8 million deals about to expire in 2026, and they're happening right now. Keep in touch with your existing clients. Remind them that you are still around, you're still there. And make it easy for new clients to find you with dedicated more remortgage sections on your website and educational content. Invest in systems, use AI wisely to handle more business efficiently, and protect your mindset, build routines, set boundaries, and remember why you started this in the first place. So that's it. That's this week's podcast. Just onto the non-cast to AR Academy that I alluded to earlier. We're creating something big for self-employed brokers. The non-cast to AR Academy will help inexperienced advisors become competent and ultimately become appointed representatives. It's a structured program with training, mentoring, and guidance. And if you're thinking about becoming a broker or you've recently started, then message me on LinkedIn to learn more, and I explain how this all works. We're building a platform and a support network without all the bull, without all the fluff, that bridges the gap from learning to actually practicing, as well as one-to-one mentoring and support from people who have achieved what you're looking to achieve. You'll also join a peer community of advisors on the same journey that you are, and together we'll keep each other accountable, Share those wins, share those learning experience, and build confidence every step of the way. So that's it. Thanks for listening. If this episode resonates with you, share it with a fellow broker and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And just remember, don't get distracted by what everybody else is doing. Don't rush the process. Don't lose sight of why you started this in the first place. Run your own race, and I'll see you next week.